Oh, where'd it go?
I think I'm gonna have to get you a helmet.
Yes, what is the fun one?
Alright, let's do chores. What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Little cool out this morning. Got the water for the pigs. And Pixie. He's over there he's gonna keep playing. Good morning, Pixie. Well, how you doing, hon? Boy, you girls are loud. And you, Jim Todd. Oh, Pixie, they're hungry. I wanted to get over by them. Who needs a parrot when you got a Pixie? Hey, girl. Hey. Yeah, she wanted nothing to do with that. We need to go to the store and get you a dish.
Why are you holding?
I'm recording because people want to see what we got going on in here. We need the water in here. It looks dry. Oofda. Look at the spinach. We're gonna have to tell Mom we got water in here at lunchtime when it's warmer.
Now my hands. I don't want to take my hands out.
So we're definitely gonna have to come out here at lunchtime. Ready, Eli?
Yeah.
We're gonna have to water everything really heavy. It's gonna be 34, I think, is high today. So a little bit of warm up. I really like how the frost does all these designs on the plastic. It looks pretty cool. But we need the water in here, and then we also need to put this plastic on. This week we'll be fine if we don't. It's supposed to be in the 30s every day during the day, so that's going to help tremendous. But we definitely need the water in here. And then when it starts dipping down into the 20s in the high, we need to make sure we have this plastic on just to help the spinach give a little bit more of a boost.
Good morning. So Matt said he shared morning chores with you. Got some bread going this morning. I mixed this up last night and Matt got it baked this morning for me. And I just got home. We've actually been trying to take some more time for ourselves to just work on our health and things, which is especially hard this time of year when we're busy. So once a week, I've been going to a class with some moms from the kids' school, and it's called Pietra, I might be pronouncing it wrong, fitness, but it is so neat. It's stretching and just kind of core strength type things, and it's Christian based, so it involves prayer, and it's really neat. I need for my overall mental health. I just really enjoy it, not to mention physical. So as I'm getting home from that, Eli came running and said, "Mom, you came back." And so naturally I thought of the Daniel Tiger episode where he sings, "Grown-ups come back." And I sang it to him, and not 30 seconds later I realized that's what he was watching on TV. Not just Daniel Tiger, but the exact same episode, so I had a good chuckle about it. Grown-ups come back. Can you hear him? I am going to get some coffee going this morning, and I'm actually going to start some supper prep because sometimes the days just get away from us, and it's just, I really want to try to eat as healthy as we can even when we're busy. So someone did not get their dishes put away. I guess I did put them all over the counter. So I'm gonna get these dishes put away quick so I can get to my coffee hummus a little bit. And I am going to go get some potatoes from the root cellar. Actually, let's turn this back down. I'm bringing you with, I might not be super fast. I'm gonna go get some potatoes from the root cellar. Now these are going to be whole potatoes, ones that we bought in bulk and just didn't have a chance to ever can. That was the original intention. But they're in the store, in the root cellar store for storage. All right, so you know me, I grabbed 8, couldn't just grab like 4 or 5, that'd be enough for our family probably. I grabbed 8, so I'll make quite a few. Typically I add garlic, either fresh garlic or I add garlic powder and butter. And then I'll add salt. If I do it just right, I can sometimes, this butter doesn't stick quite as well as like a pat of butter. I can almost salt the butter itself. And then I'll wrap it up. Now, since I'm adding butter, you have to be really careful you don't have any holes or it will end up a mess in your oven. Sometimes I'll put these on a pan if I'm at all worried about them. This way, when they come out of the oven, they're basically ready to eat. We'll probably add some sour cream, but that's it. We're not going to add, I mean, we might add salt and pepper still if it needs a little more butter, but we don't have to, is my point. So, a little prep now, saves a little time later. Got our potatoes prepped for supper. We could certainly put these in the oven, but I got them right there, so I'm gonna leave them there. We had a birthday party, it's already like a week and a half ago now, and I still have so many veggies left over from that. We just had veggies and dip as a side. So I'm using a bunch of the mixed veggies up. I'm gonna get them in a pan for the oven. The cauliflower always goes bad first. I know there's a lot of people out there who like can't fathom how you could shop less often, and not that I do shop usually weekly, but not always. But one tip is to use up your veggies that go bad first. So like carrots last a really long time. So if I really wanted to be picky about it, I would wait with all my carrots. This is cauliflower, carrots, and broccoli. The cauliflower always goes bad first, the broccoli goes bad next, and then the carrots, because I will not let any of this go to waste. I was just going to do like simple salt and pepper, but I saw we had lemon pepper in there. And then I'll just cover this for when it goes in the oven, but I'll put this in the fridge until then. And then if you ever have a cold dish and you're putting it in the oven, just make sure you put it in the oven before you turn it on, so it warms up the oven. All right, the last thing I am prepping is the meat. We're gonna have chicken tonight. Now my chicken is still frozen. Usually I cook them frozen only in the Instapot or maybe the crock pot. I don't usually do them in the oven like this. So I might leave it out just a little bit to start thawing, but then I'll just put it in the fridge till it's supper time. I am going to season this chicken up. It stood up when I put it in, so I'm going to leave it like that until I'm ready. And then we always like to put the chicken breast down, and I just think that gives it the most flavor. I'm using some avocado oil and just salt and pepper. I'm not one to overly prepare what I'm making for the week, but as we're getting busier, I'm trying to do a little better about pulling out meat and things for the week. Looks like Matt's been busy. Eli's pushing me through the doorway. You busy, dear?
No, I've been napping.
All right. I am going to get...
Oh, tickle you? No. What are you going to do now? Huh? Where are we going to go?
I am going to get some work done, and then we'll catch back with you at supper time. At lunch dishes. It is almost time for supper. I'm gonna turn the oven on and get something going. I have to run somewhere real quick when Matt's home, so I'm not worried about the oven being on. And then I'm gonna get my potatoes, my veggies in here. I did leave the chicken out on the counter now, so I'll put that in when I get home. I wasn't going to put the potatoes on a pan, but since I'm going to be gone and Matt is downstairs, I figured better safe than sorry.
Did you schedule a pickup for the postal service?
Nope, I'm never bring it all.
Okay.
Ooh, Tara.
I gotta put the chicken in yet. Those potatoes smell good, don't they?
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't like chicken now?
I want to with here's my food place. It's on the counter. Yeah, because
All right, we got an hour till supper. So the potatoes and the veggies are done, so I pulled those out. I took the lid off the chicken and put it back in. It wasn't quite done. And I upped the temp on the oven, honestly. So I'm going to dish up some plates as long as the potatoes and veggies are already done. And hopefully the chicken will be done just in time where we can eat. All right, I almost forgot to say goodbye. Cleaned up the kitchen. Everybody went to bed. Matt's around here somewhere. And I'm gonna have some pie and clean up. Glad you got to see us again. Bye.